What is going on, the Bomb Squad? This is Don the Bomb back for another action figure review. I know you all been waiting, or at least the 5 or 6 that do watch these. I know the majority of the people probably just watch my channel for my food reviews, but I can't eat these, so I bought them, so I might as well review them. So I have about, I don't know, this might be maybe my 8th to 10th action figure review. Mostly wrestling related, but I do other action figure reviews. But I'd say 98% of what I own are wrestling figures. I do have a bunch of other things, superheroes and all that other, jazz. Anyway, without any further ado, what am I reviewing today? I'm reviewing the WWE Mattel Elite Classic Superstar Series. What series is this? 23. You have Rosey, you have Jamal. They are the 3-minute warning. It's kind of a stupid name for a tag team, don't you think? 3-minute warning? Whatever. Anyway, anyone that may or may not know, Rosey, he got his fame back in, I think it was the mid-2000s, WWE tag teaming with the Hurricane. They were former tag team champions. He was a superhero in training, S-H-I-T. And then over here we have Jamal, who became very, very popular a few years after this gimmick, where he became the Samoan bulldozer Umaga. And Rosey's also Roman Reigns' older brother, for those that didn't know. If you look, you can probably see a little bit of resemblance there. And unfortunately, Rosey and Jamal both passed away several years ago. Umaga, I believe, in like 2009, and I think Rosey maybe about 5 years ago. So sadly, they will not be joining me for this review in person, just in figure form, and perhaps in spirit. All right, so we'll just look at the boxes. Are both about the same. They have a picture of both of them with a little written thing about them that I don't particularly want to read. You can read them if you buy them. And there's the other wrestlers that were available in this line. Big Boss Man / Big Bubba Rogers, and then Hulk Hogan with the guitar, playing all the Hulk Hogan hits, I guess. All right, so let's see. Who should we start with? I guess we'll start with Jamal / Umaga. 3-minute warning. Kind of a stupid name, I would imagine, but they did get their 15 minutes of fame. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they were managed by Eric Bischoff, and I believe the Eric Bischoff figure that came out this past year has you could actually pair him up with these two if you so feel adventurous to do so. So, all right, without any further ado, let's get into what Jamal is all about. I think I pre-cut this. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I am a loose collector anyway. I throw away the cardboard boxes in 99% of the time, unless it's a special figure that I keep the packaging for, like Super 7 type stuff, or maybe some other special boxes like Jazzwares puts out. But off to the side, as you can see, I'm wearing my SummerSlam 2024 jersey. I went to SummerSlam over the weekend down at Cleveland Browns Stadium in my neck of the woods. Had a very good time. The event was cool. The seats were a little far away. I did not like the commute, especially going into Cleveland. That was quite unfortunate and unpleasant for everyone involved. The trip out was pretty good, though. Let's see the different accessories that Jamal has here. Like I said, I really can't edit these because I have no idea how to do it. So if this review goes off the rails, let it be. Let it be. All right, so we have a couple of the palm hands with the gloves on. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I guess you would have the 3-minute warning hands. I think I'll have to display them with those. And then, Jamal's head is very loose. Very loose. Jamal's head is very loose. That is quite unfortunate. But as you can see there, he is right there in all his splendor / Umaga. You can see where, you know, he, just a couple years after that became Umaga. He has a nice cloth, soft goods jersey shirt like that. He's wearing the bandana, has the braids going. Man, this head is really loose. Has the necklace. And he has the jean shorts that were popular back then. His tattoo work. His shoes. He's really not doing much splits though for articulation, so I don't think Jamal could do splits anyway. Yeah, probably not happening. But you know, it's the same typical. They do have the pinless double jointed arms, which is always pleasant. Those pins are not fun to look at, so they are very covered up. This, and he has a very minor ab crunch. There he is right there. Not a very good ab crunch. I might have to heat this up just to get an ab crunch. But we're not here to play with them, or at least I tell people I don't play with them. I'm just here to put them on my bookcase back there one of these days. So there you go. Jamal, articulation not very good, but I think after I heat it up, everything will go to plan, hopefully. Hopefully. If not, well, there you go. And then let's go into Rosey. Probably will be the same exact thing. I believe they probably use the same exact, yeah, it looks like they're using the same exact mold. For whatever reason, Rosey is actually strapped in here. What an unpleasant occurrence. So they strapped in Rosey, but not Jamal. Go figure. I'm going to have to get scissors. I'll be right back, everybody. Oh. Don't try this at home. See, this is what happens when you lack editing skills. Stuff like this happens. Hopefully not too often. I don't understand why they would strap down one and not the other. I don't think that one's any bigger threat to get stolen than the other. There we go. There we go. We have an interesting, this must be the, okay, this is Rosey's ponytail, that if you remove the do-rag here, which is a cool addition, you could, there's a little hole back there. You can snap into place. Snap into place. There you go. The Rosey's head is not loose. There he is, right there. Nice head scans on both of them. Go through the hands. We have the 3-minute warning gloves. Then we have a couple of getting ready to choke somebody hands. And Jamal has 2 gripping hands. I forgot to go over that to come out with. And he has the other 2 sets of hands. There's no, it looks like Rosey has 2 fists of fury getting ready for a beatdown. So they all have, it looks like, besides the 3-minute warning hands, a couple different ones each. So, and yeah, his splits, he's really not doing much of anything. I'm afraid I'm going to snap these off. So once again, it's the ab crunch. Okay, he does have a little bit of ab crunch, but Jamal did not. So yeah, you get it. Double jointed, pinless arms, one and the other. So he's got a cool, I guess this would be a Denver Broncos mid-2000s, early mid-2000s jersey, probably, what, 2004, 2005. I think this might have been Brian Greasy's number. That's just off the top of my head, but it looks pretty cool. It looks like they are using pretty much the same mold. But, hey, I had to add them to the collection, which is ever growing. And if if I was to rate both of these, I think I would give them both. Articulation, not so good, so dip down a little bit, but just the way they look is cool. And for someone that displays them, that's all I need them for. But I think I would give them both about a 7 out of 10. They'd be higher if they were actually able to pose around better. But other than that, they look pretty good. 3-minute warning. Don the Bomb. All that glitter isn't gold. Have a good night, everybody.